All right. My first guest, extremely talented young actress, currently starring in the new movie A Lot Like Love with Ashton Kutcher. It opened today. Please welcome the lovely Amanda Peet. You look great.
Thank you.
That's very pretty. How are you? How you been?
I've been well, thank you.
Now, you're in New York and you're doing like real actressy stuff. I mean, real theater stuff. Well, you know what I mean. But I mean, like, like some people just stay in town, they do movies. But you're doing like a play. You're on Broadway.
Doing movies is actory too.
No, you know what I mean. But what I mean is, I mean, now you're getting like the respect of the critics, and well, you always got the respect. I'm digging a hole for myself.
No.
What I mean is, you're on Broadway.
I'm at the Public Theater in New York, and I'm very proud to.
Oh, it's not. Well, that's sort of like
It's off Broadway.
It's near Broadway.
Yeah,
it's theater.
Near Broadway downtown.
Okay. But I read the New York.
I'll help you out of the hole.
I read the New York Review, and it was good. What I mean is, it's brave of you to do that, because a lot of people stay in town and they do their movie when it's safe. You can do retakes and cuts, and you go and you do theater.
There's no editor.
Exactly.
You have to edit yourself.
Now, do you like it? I know Ben Stiller's in it, right?
Yes, Ben Stiller and Jeffrey Wright. And I have terrible stage fright, so it is so.
Really?
As you maybe could tell
No, I
over
couldn't
the
tell.
years. But yeah, so it's a big deal for me to do live theater. Yeah.
Well, how do you deal with it? If you have stage fright, how do you deal? What do you do?
I've realized I'm kind of like a baseball player.
Okay.
You know, before I go on stage, I have these rituals, and I realized as I got less and less nervous, I still had to do the rituals that I started out doing.
Now, like what? Like baseball player? Well, they have you don't have the jockstrap thing. That's out. Okay. So what do you? I mean, what do you?
I wear a jockstrap under my costume.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Wow, that's wow. Wow, that was very good. That was.
Can you pull me out of the hole now?
That would make you a ballsy actress, I guess.
But I'm bummed.
Like what's a ritual? Say, let's say you. All right.
Well,
10 minutes, Miss Peet.
Yes.
Did they do that? Did
Yes,
they go?
yes.
10 minutes, Miss
It's the
Peet.
worst noise in the, and 5 minutes is, places is the worst.
Oh,
but
places.
Places,
Okay.
please.
Yeah.
No, I go to the soda can dispenser thing, and I get a Coca-Cola because I have terrible nausea.
Okay.
And the only problem was that as I started drinking my Coca-Cola to help my stomach, I started to have problems burping on stage. I got I got a note from my director being like, what's going on in the first scene? You're sort of going so now my
I never heard of theater notes like that before.
he was like, it's a really interesting choice you're making. I don't really understand what it has to do with the scene or the character, but
it's an interesting choice.
yeah.
I like
So now our costume designers, our dressers, they take the Coca-Cola away from me after a few sips, so that doesn't happen. But I go downstairs with Ben. We go down at the same time, and we do this kind of ritual, it's kind of like patty cake. It's kind of like it's like a high five with like some kind of boxing moves and some pointing.
Pointing.
It's so un-theater-like. It's sort of like two uncoordinated athletes before an athletic event.
Yeah. Okay. So it's all part, and that helps you get through it.
Yeah.
And this, is it a serious play? What's it like a black comedy type of deal, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a Neil LaBute play. So
Okay.
if you, it's pretty serious.
Okay. Now, how about, have you screwed up with any of the live audiences? Have you had that? I mean, the audience probably doesn't notice the burping, but the director might. But I mean, have you had instances where
I come out? There's a scene where I come out by myself on a couch, and I'm lying on the couch, and the couch is on a track, and. One of the nights during previews, there was something wrong with the track. So the couch was kind of it was kind of starting to spiral this way, and I was like, what do I do? What do I do? And I was in the scene with Jeffrey Wright, and he's coming home, so I was thinking, what can I say? Honey, our furniture, poltergeist, they're ghosts, and it's moving. And, you know, it was terrible. But it righted itself. Just in time, but I was going to be like, I'm moving some furniture, although it seems to be doing it by itself. But, yeah.
I always like that. What's that old theater thing where the guy goes, I'll shoot you, and the gun goes, I'll shoot you, I'll shoot you. Okay, I'll stab you. Bang! And then you hear the bang. The old,
Exactly.
Do you have audience interaction? Because
Ben talks to the audience at the end, yeah. So, and he he deceives me, and so he asks the audience, you know, what should I do? What should I do? Should I tell her the truth or not? And people chime in all the time, but it was very funny. This one night, this woman said, you know, tell her, because you could have a new lice-on leaf. I was like, wow, you really just want to go ahead and go forward with that in front of 300 people? She didn't correct herself or anything.
No,
just
that could be a new lice on leaf. You don't know.
New lice on leaf.
You don't know what that could mean.
Poor Ben.
Do you go see other plays? You like hang out with like afterwards? Do all the artists kind of go to the go to some theater restaurant?
Yeah, just like that.
Just like
that's me
go to
in New York.
Yeah. Oh, that's very good. Yeah. See, you did that so much better than I did.
Become a theater diva.
Yeah.
My best friend Sarah Paulson is starring in Glass Menagerie. Yeah.
Okay.
And so yes, it's kind of like a parent with your child, I guess, in a soccer game or something. She got her one of her little animal pieces stuck on the curtain when I went, and I had such empathy for her because I'm doing a play, and all I do all night long is get terrified of all the things that could go wrong. So the curtain started going along with her, and I just felt like standing up in front of 900 people and being like, "It's okay, sweetie, it's okay. Just don't mind anything. Just keep going." And then I had to stop myself.
Get a new lice on leaf.
Yeah.
All right, look, we'll take a break. More with Amanda Peet right after this. Be right back. Welcome back. Talking with Amanda Peet. A Lot Like Love is the movie. So you're back in New York. You see Mom. How's Mom doing?
She's doing very well. She's been very supportive.
Yeah.
In the beginning, our schedule was so crazy because we didn't have very much time to rehearse before we opened. So she would bring us food at the theater and everything.
Cool.
She brought us. She's a great soup cook.
A soup cook.
So she would bring us soup in thermoses.
Oh, okay.
I know you.
Well, we had this soup
don't
discussion
believe in
before.
soup.
No, soup to me is screwing people out of a meal, but that's okay. That's okay.
I never.
Let's
knew
go
any,
eat. Here's some soup. Okay.
What about
Here's a wet glass of something. Look, I'm hungry.
I never knew anyone who felt gypped by
Yeah,
soup.
exactly. I just feel like, yeah, okay, now where's the sandwich?
What about if it has chunks in it? Then does that count? Or if it's chunky soup?
No, they don't, what it is, they didn't have enough chunks to make a steak, so they just put it in this, you see what I'm saying? Just give me the chunks and pour the wet stuff in the glass, and I'll drink that later. You see, I'm not a soup guy.
Apparently not.
Are you a cook? Are you very domestic? Are you good with those things?
No, remember, I'm the one who
right.
picked out the bad steaks, and
That's right,
I can only cook broccoli.
Yeah, that's worse than soup, broccoli. Yeah. That's right, I forgot about that. No, but you worked in restaurants, right? Weren't you a waitress for a while?
I tried to be a waitress. I mean, I lied on my resume, and I didn't know how to be a waitress. And
You lied about being a waitress, wow. Most people lie about being an actress. I lied about being a waitress.
I lied about that, too. I lied on all my resumes in the beginning.
Did you get fired? Did you get fired?
I got fired because a couple asked me if I could please warm their bread, and the bread was in a wicker basket, and I put the whole wicker basket into the oven. Why? Why? Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds real good, yeah.
Pretty cringy. What about you?
I worked in restaurants, too, but I used to be a meat striper. You know what that is?
No, what is
I
that
worked
mean?
in a really cheap restaurant where the meat would come pre-cooked, and they just heat it up, and I had something called grill chalk, and I'd have to draw, so people would think they're getting a... I draw the lines on the steak, and then people,
And you...
Put it in a microwave, heat it up, and people go, no, it's just charbroiled. Look at see the chalk mark.
And you're like, it's better than soup.
Oh, yeah, it's better than soup. Better than soup. Now, tell us about A Lot Like Love. It's getting very, very good reviews, you two. Very romantic couple. Tell us what tell them what's
It's
about.
kind of like, it has the same premise as When Harry Met Sally.
Okay.
It's the timing is always off.
Right, right.
We meet, and it spans over 7 years, and one of us is always more in love than the other one. And
Now, Ashton Kutcher, obviously, your co-star. Whenever he's in the neighborhood, I'm always... You know, do you have that? Were you always afraid that he would punk you out?
I am living in fear.
Really? Okay.
Right now. Living in fear. Yeah.
But it hasn't happened?
It hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
But he did toilet paper my whole front yard. I have a huge front yard with a big tree.
Why did he do that? Was he 4? How old is he? I can see when you're 13, maybe.
Do you know him at all?
Well, yeah. So when you came, how did you know it was him?
So
Well,
I
who else
had a
would do it?
party, a cast and crew party, and
All
he
right.
said, sweetie, I have to go to the bathroom, and there's no toilet paper. This was mortifying since I'm supposed to be a good hostess.
Right,
so,
right.
And then 45 minutes later, I walked him out to leave, and the entire front yard, the entire tree, all the hedges, it was just like a huge spider web of toilet paper, and some of it's still there, kind of sagging off the tree.
That must be the 2-ply. They're very better, yeah. So did you pay him back?
So then he went back to say goodbye to everyone because he wasn't really leaving, and I found some old shaving cream in my cupboard, and I wrote on the windshield of his car, I wrote punked.
Oh, there you are. Very good, very good, very good. Very good, that's very good.
As you can see, it's like one of my life's most proudest moments. I'm like so excited about
Well,
it.
the both of you are so mature, but I want to ask you. Now you have some nude scenes in this film. How was it? Is that easy? Is that hard to do? Did you know him before you did?
We had been shooting for a little while, so
Yeah.
it wasn't as hard as it might have been if it had been in the beginning.
All
But
right.
it is kind of awkward. He had to wear, a nude beige kind of piece over his situation.
Over his situation. It's sad when you're in that kind of situation. I think no guy wants to be in a situation like that.
It's kind of like a surgical mask,
Oh, okay.
but you put it, and it has little strings, and
Oh, okay.
and I wore something similar, and we just kind of giggled and tried to not look below eye level.
Oh, is that what you did?
You just become really fascinated by
Right,
the
I
person's
see.
face all of a sudden.
And did either of you go like that, or?
Apparently, I did peek, and then he said, "You peeked," and then Nigel put it in the movie. So apparently the moment where I peeked is in the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go. Now
I
you-
thought I just looked down, at a little pebble on the floor.
Yeah.
But I went right past the situation.
Yeah.
I was looking at something on the floor, I swear.
I think we have a situation here. All right, let's take a look at the clip. What's happening in the scene now?
This is one of the moments where he's not ready to be with me, and I'm ready to be with him, so I'm coming to get him, and
Okay.
he's, yeah.
A lot like love. Let's take a look.
Honey, are you okay? Shall I call a doctor? I'll get somebody to help you. Go get somebody to help her. Call 911.
You okay?
I'll get somebody to help her. Wait, I'm sure there's a doctor out there.
It's fine.
Okay.
How did you find me?
I had your number, and I called information and got your address.
Wow, that information sure gives out a lot of information.
Very good. Well, terrific. It's a lot like love. It opens tonight. Thank you very much. Hey, and thanks for coming all the way out from New York. I know you got to get back. And tomorrow night you'll be back near Broadway doing the play.
Tomorrow day, yes.
Tomorrow, okay. Amanda, thank you very much. Amanda Peet, be right back with Randy Jackson right after this.
Someday when we're dreaming, deep in love, not a lot to say, then we will remember things we said today.